Hey folks, today we're diving into a truly heartbreaking event that's shaking the world. An Israeli airstrike on a school in Gaza City, a place of refuge for many, has resulted in a devastating loss of life. At least 80 people, including children, have been killed and nearly 50 others injured. The school was more than just a building. It was a sanctuary for families displaced by ongoing conflict. The attack happened during evening prayers, adding a layer of horror to the tragedy. Picture this: a school filled with people seeking safety, suddenly engulfed in chaos and destruction. The conflict between Israel and Hamas is intense and complex, but this particular strike has highlighted the extreme vulnerability of civilians. Families who thought they had found a moment of peace were thrust back into the nightmare of war. The aftermath is a scene of utter devastation. Rescue workers are frantically digging through rubble, trying to find survivors. Hospitals, already overwhelmed, are struggling to treat the injured. The images and stories coming out of Gaza are gut-wrenching. Now, the narratives surrounding this airstrike are deeply conflicting. The Israeli military claims that the school was being used as a command center by Hamas, a base for launching rockets and storing weapons. But concrete evidence to support these claims hasn't been provided. Hamas strongly denies any military activity at the school, insisting it was a safe haven for civilians. They accuse Israel of deliberately targeting civilians, calling this airstrike a war crime. The truth, as often in conflict zones, is clouded by propaganda and misinformation. This makes it incredibly challenging to verify the facts on the ground. International bodies and human rights groups are calling for an impartial investigation to uncover the truth and hold those responsible accountable. The international reaction has been swift and condemning. The United Nations has labeled this attack as a grave violation of international law and is demanding an independent investigation. The UN has also criticized Israel for its repeated attacks on schools in Gaza, which should be sanctuaries, not targets. The European Union is also voicing deep concern, urging all parties to respect international humanitarian law and calling for an immediate ceasefire. There's an outpouring of sympathy and outrage from world leaders demanding an end to the violence and a return to negotiations. Countries like Egypt and Qatar, often playing the role of mediators, have criticized the airstrike and are questioning Israel's commitment to peace. The global pressure is mounting and the world is watching, hoping for a peaceful resolution to this devastating conflict. This airstrike is a harsh reminder of the human cost of war. It's a call to action for the international community to step up and protect innocent lives caught in the crossfire. The loss of life, especially in a place meant to be a safe haven, is a tragedy that should never be repeated. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's not forget the human stories behind these headlines. Stay informed, stay compassionate,